Welcome back to Unpaid Film Critic. It's been a while. Yes, I know. So this review is something special. I'm a huge Bond fan. As you can tell, I did do I have done Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, Spectre. Then I took a break to do Fablemans. And now I'm rounding it out to do No Time to Die. Now, the reason why I decided to do... Now you're asking me. It's the last Bond film. Well, no, it's the last Daniel Craig film. As Bond. There will be more, but... What I would say is that... Up to this point, no Bond film has done what the Daniel Craig series of Bond films have done. It is to make you care about Bond himself. To make you understand his pain and his suffering. And make you understand who he is. And to make him stand like he's really a very great, well done actor as playing James Bond. Daniel Craig is actually one of my favorite Bonds. Yeah. And this film took a while for it to come out. Because it was scheduled to release in April of 2020. But then, something happened in 2020, which I think everyone remembers. And if you don't, here's a little refresher. Quarantine and COVID. And that caused all the films to shut down, delay. That happened for a whole 2 years. That sucked. Actually a whole year. I managed to watch it, like in 2020. No, I didn't watch it in 2020. I watched it in like 2001, and I managed to watch when it came out in theaters, which was in 2001. A really great film. I honestly thought that the set pieces were amazing. One of my favorite action scenes has to do with the bridge, which is shown in the trailer. There's like this bridge scene where he jumps off of it, and then he like has like a chase on motorcycles, and then there's some action with the vehicle of my favorite choice, the DB. I'm so glad that throughout that this car is shown throughout. That this car is shown in the first. Let's just say there in the opening action scene, which you see on YouTube, which you do see in the trailer, he does drive this, which is a DB5 Aston Martin. So yeah, but aside from that, I thought the action was brilliant. The fight choreography was amazing. One of my favorite actresses, actually, Anya de Armas. She's in oh god. So she plays this. She plays a very interesting person named called Pluma. She's in it. I was surprised that she showed up because I was like, I didn't know who she. I knew who she was because I watched Knives Out, but once I saw her in this film, I can definitely see her in more action films because I did see her in Gray Man for this, and she was better in this than Gray Man in my opinion, or I don't know. But Anya de Armas was so great in this film. I wish we could have more. I wish she was in more of it, but it's what we got. I mean, all throughout. That Cuba shootout is very intense. You do see some of it in the trailer. I'm saying everything you see in the trailer, and then yeah, this film has so many callbacks to a lot of the films, and then to a lot of Bond films of old. So if you have seen other Bond films, not just the ones that I've talked about, you will get references to those Bond films, and also they connect to Casino Royale. So if you do watch Casino Royale, the After Effects of Casino Royale, this film does pay tribute to that. I'm not saying what happens, I'm just saying something that does happen. This film is amazing. I have to say that I got the same. The ending kind of reminded me of Logan, but that's about it. That's all I'm going to say on the ending. The super villain is played. The villain is played by Rami Malek. He's an okay villain on paper, but Rami Malek really makes him more of a threat. More of a threat, and a threat to Bond in the world. And this one perfectly wraps up the Craig era of Bond. And then to end this video, I just gotta say, we have all the time in the world. My next review will actually not be a review. I will be going over the Oscar nominations, which released today. So I will be giving you my take on the Oscar nominations. That video will be released probably by this weekend. Hopefully. See you in the future. And remember, like, subscribe, and please share my content.